Welcome back to another video. Here we're gonna unbox and do a quick review on the Red Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and that is Jason from Super 7. Just received this today and I'm excited to unbox this for you guys and to do a quick review and compare it with the Lightning Collection version. It is a different scale. It's 7 inches, and then the Lightning Collection version, it's about 6 inches. So it's gonna be a little taller, but it'll be pretty interesting just to see both of them next to each other. So here we have the box. There we have the Tyrannosaurus up in the front with a nice 3D Tyrannosaurus, nice and gold there. Box is pretty cool. It's pretty simple. Here in the back we have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and this is the Ultimates version, basically, which means that they're 7 inches, so they're pretty big. And that's pretty much it with the box. Pretty straightforward. All right, so let's just open the box. Look at that. Amazing. I'll put this right here for the moment. And here we have, and it's actually not just Jason. As you can see, we have 2 head sculpts here. We have Rocky as well, because he was the Red Ranger as well. Jason was the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Red Ranger. And as you can see, Super 7 always gives a lot of accessories. So we have the old school sword here, which is just all silver, and then we have the original sword that they use in the show, and then we have a lot of different hand gestures here, as you can see. And then I'll take them obviously out the box and I'll show you guys. We have the dragon dagger, we have a morpher, we have the blade blasters, and we also have the dragon shield, which, as you can see down here, which is pretty awesome. And let's see what else. So we have, and then we have, for the dragon shield, you can detach the arms, so you can have the gold things on the arms as well. All right, yeah, so let's open it and see what else is inside, because I feel like there's something in the back that I'm missing, because there's accessories in the back and the bottom. All right, we have it out the box. So here we have 2 different pieces, which is new. I've never seen 2 packaging for accessories on the Super 7 Ultimates. So here we have the dragon shield and the 2 arms. This is what I was talking about earlier. So you can detach the ones that he has on and put these on, so you can match with the dragon shield. And then we have the holster where the dragon dagger it's going to go in. So this is pretty cool that they added this, obviously, because he has I believe there was that one episode where Jason did wear the dragon shield when Tommy gave him his shield so he can defeat the bad guys. But yeah, so now most of them come like that. Pretty straightforward. Just remove these arms, put this to the side for a second. Wow, there's just so many things I need to take out. How about this? I'll take everything out. I'll be right back. All right, so I finally took out all the accessories and I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So here is the sword, Jason and Rocky's sword. So this is basically the old school, like 1990s version of it. Just like the blaster, it's all white, pretty simple, nothing too crazy, but I guess it's pretty cool that they add this in just in case if you did want to use it. So it's nice to have that. And then you have the bunch of hand gestures. Here we got open hands, we got like some claw hand gesture thing, I don't know, but we got loads of them, which is pretty nice. Thank you, Super 7, for being super generous with that. And dragon shield, I'll show you guys one more time. The only thing I wish that this was like the new remastered one that came with Jason, because it looks like you have to have the arms off of the figure in order to put this in, because it's pretty hard. You can't really, you know, stretch it too much because, you know, you don't want to break it. So, but we'll try that out. That's the dragon shield. We have the morpher, which is actually a little bit bigger than the remastered from the Lightning collection, which is nice. Here we have the dragon dagger. Pretty cool. And then you have the 3 different blasters here in different forms. Like, you know, we get them with all the figures. Nothing new there. And then we have the actual sword, which is pretty bigger because it's obviously he's 7 inches tall. And then this is from the Hasbro, the 6 inches figure. You can see the difference and more detail. And it feels very sturdy, and it is pointier than this one here. This one seems more plastic than this one. So I don't know if they use a different kind of material, but there you have it. You see the gold lines on the Super 7 version here, which is pretty nice. And the green dots here, they didn't paint it from the Lightning collection figure. So a few little details there. And here we have the crystal where they controlled, you know, their Megazords. If you guys remember that. This is the crystal, I believe you call it. Bunch of accessories, and now we have the head sculpts. So here we have Jason. Now I think he looks like him, but he is a little bit pale compared to this happens all the time. Compared to Rocky, because Rocky looks like he just came from the Caribbean and got a little tan. See, and I think it does look like Rocky as well. But there are your head sculpts. The 2 original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Jason was the first original one, and then after he left, Rocky took over the sword. Alright guys, now to the actual figure. Oh, one more thing. This is the holster for the dragon dagger, and I'll put that on him now. So here we have Super 7 Ultimates Red Ranger. So right off the back, it is pretty taller. Nothing bad with that. I like that it's a little bit taller. The only thing that I noticed, there's not a lot of articulation. So if you were to get this, it's mostly, I would say, good for like just to have it on display and not do any crazy like poses, just like subtle poses. Because and I've seen too on some other videos, like the more you bend their joints and stuff like that, they are already super stiff, but sometimes apparently the paint chips a little bit, which, yeah, I know it's annoying. But I mean, I was planning on putting them on display anyways. So you can do some, see, I already see a little chip here. You see that? So that's annoying. Hopefully that's just from the joints itself. Yeah, it looks like, yep, from the back here. All right, so let's see him with the dragon shield. So that was not that bad. You take off the arms and I believe the helmet. So that's that. Well, you gotta try to do it slow, not too fast. There we go. Get the dragon shield like that. There we go. And then you put the other arms. Make sure you put the right arms where they belong. So we'll do that like that. And then we put the other one. Why is this little, okay, there we go. Make sure, okay. Then we put the helmet back. Look at that. That looks actually really good. Not bad. It's pretty nice. All right, let's see. Let's put the poster here for the dragon dagger. So it has like a little, like a slot there. You see that slot, and then you just connect it there. Oops. There we go. Dragon dagger there. Fits perfectly. And now let's try on his sword. We're not gonna do nothing crazy like posing right now. Let me make sure these hands are, I think these hands are good that he has on to hold the sword. There we go. Can open his legs a little bit at least. Pretty good, huh? Not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm gonna just quickly bring in just a few other little paint chips. So I'm gonna bring the Hasbro so you guys can see the difference. Difference of the height. So it's, you know, it's a little bit different. Nothing too crazy. But I like this height. Let me see what else can I, let's put on the sculpture. Let's put on Jason. I don't know, I'm still thinking to see how I'm gonna have them with the sculpts on or their helmets. I don't know. I wanna kind of show off their faces, like, you see? You see how he looks? He looks pretty good. He's a little crouched. Let's see. Let's go, Jason. Ready for action. Let's do this. The paint, it is not glossy paint. It is pretty like matted red, and the white as well. So not super shiny, which I don't mind it on this figure. I think so far there's only two things that are a bit annoying about it, where you can't do a full like crazy posing for if you're doing photos and stuff like that, which I don't mind as much because I already have the figures from the Lightning Connection. So I just, if I'm gonna do photos, I just use these because obviously they can bend, like, you know, their articulations are 100 times better. So I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna pose these guys on the display. I have somewhat of an idea, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna have him with the shield or not, but I may. I was excited once I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get it. And he is my favorite Power Ranger, Jason. So I also received Kimberly and Kat, the Super 7 Ultimate. So I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing and review on it in the following week. So stay tuned for that. So overall, I mean, I think if you're doing a lot of photos or videos and you need to have good articulations, obviously the Lightning Collection, if you do have the Red Ranger, this is your best bet. If you just want bigger Power Ranger, just to put on display and to do some minor articulations for a pose, this is a perfect figure. Overall for this review, I mean, it's a quick review. The only two, like I said, downfalls are the minor chipping of the paint on the joints, and the articulations are not the best. Overall, the material is very sturdy, strong. It's not bad at all. Let's try on Rocky's sculpture. Let's see how that looks. Oh, he looks good there. Look at that. Look at that. Not bad. Let's see if you can. Just don't cut yourself, buddy. That doesn't look bad. There you have Rocky. Looks pretty cool. So if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. It's hard to recommend this figure. It just depends on what you do. Besides collecting figures, if you do videos or photos, I recommend getting the Lightning Collection version of not just the Red Ranger, but all of them if you're doing photos and video. But if you want to do more of like a display and just minor articulation movements for poses, then this is definitely it. And it is a little bit taller. It looks pretty nice. So and let me just quickly show you before I end this video. We have a Super 7 Ultimate Tyrannosaurus. There we go. This one was pretty awesome as well. So I have this one on display. It has articulation, not too crazy, but I just put them for display. I don't need to, you know, have crazy articulations with the Tyrannosaurus, so it's not bad. Looks dope. Look at that. Very detailed. Not that much paint, but it looks good to me. Got the hands that move. Mouth closes and opens. The legs open up a little bit, and we got some articulation on the bottom part here, so it's not bad. And also with the tail, you can move it down and up a little bit. But like I said, I just have it on display with my rest of my Megazords. I'll put him to the side there. And yes, let me just show you guys real quick my other two. So the collection is just getting a little bit bigger. So here we have Trini and Tommy. And I'll be opening, like I said, Kimberly and Kat coming up in the coming up week. And you see here the Dragon Shield, and it comes with the same thing with Tommy. You can change the arms to have him not have the Dragon Shield and his gold plates on his arms. The only thing with this one is that his Dragon Shield is a little bit lighter than Jason's version. Oops. It is, as you can see, very shiny and a little darker, while Tommy's is a little bit lighter. And you can't really swap. I mean, you can swap them, but you can't swap the arms, obviously, because, you know, it has the green on it. But other than that, everything else is the same. Same figure, different color. I can't wait to have all these in display, and I'm thinking I'm gonna just alternate, like have them with the head sculpts, take some photos, do some posing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you get notified when I post a new video. This was my non-professional review on the Red Ranger from Super 7 Ultimates. I love this figure, and I can't wait to put it on my display. And I'm gonna post these on my Instagram. Make sure you follow me on all my social media. It's gonna be down in the links below. Well, that does it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Ariel Diaz. Peace.